Boy, Double O, back with a little more Alien Fireteam Elite, trying to finish the extended DLC pathogens. So just give us a few minutes set up. Right, seem to be having a few system connections. Just give us a few more minutes. Right, I'm check out a couple of options here while I'm waiting on my partner Double O. Trying to get our network setting straight. Go ahead and get my weapons together. may still end up wanting to go back and tackle these other missions. We haven't actually broadcast the missions. We went ahead and went through them just so we can get familiar with them and then come back and do a better broadcast. But I just been itching to go through passages. We're both at that point to where it's pretty hard, and you're gonna pretty much need a good fire team. So just we'll see. Either way, it'll be interesting. I believe the last broadcast we left off on Giants in the Earth, I believe it was. So we still had to go through the Gift of Fire with you guys. So all the missions are like, it's 3-part mission. 3 missions in each segment or series. Chapter, if you will. Then we got The Only Way to Be Sure. It'll be like the 4th. And then the expanded campaign, which is the Pathogens, Promise of a Flower. This is also in 3 parts. Scout, the Approach, and the Strike. Right. Yeah, hopefully Double O be with us soon. Check out the armory, see if it's picked up any new weapons.
Look, tell Herrera it takes this stuff a while to ferment. Herrera didn't send you, did she? Right. Well, for the record, we're making, kanjang. Yeah, she's a big fan. Family recipe. From my grand... something. Okay. Regulations require me to state that the battalion fabricators may not be used to replicate any device and/or system that has not been licensed for use by Colonial Marine Corps Logistics Command. And I definitely don't have an unmonitored fabricator built out of spare parts stashed in a hold somewhere, because that would be wrong.
Looks like there's nothing real.
That's just as my back. Okay. Regulations require me to state that the battalion fabricators may...
So hand cannon, riot gun. I don't think I have a riot gun. Double O was telling me about the rocket launcher. Let me see. I don't see that in my schematics yet. Or maybe I haven't picked it up. Sniper, auto rifle. Shotguns, flamethrowers. No? Not yet. Alright. Shit, my loadouts. Gunner's my highest ranking. Demolisher. I really need to get all these guys to like 500. Once you get the pathogens, like the combat rating is like 500 or better, which is why, which makes it so hard, you know. But doc, and the doc's over 5 is good. My main guys are like over. I just want the gunner. My doctor. Starting to like the Lancer, but he's still low. I think everybody else is under 5. Fallon Ticket, Demolisher. Yeah. Like Doc and Gunner. high ranking right now. I think I could work on recon. Recon might be nice. This is perks. Oh, no perk. What you gonna say? I have to build them up a little bit for the perks. Yeah, he look like this guy. Yeah, the intel. That's perfect. Even though he's a little low ranking. That being the case, we probably will have to go back, finish out the broadcast with the previous two missions prior to pathogens. Yeah, would like to boost this guy up to at least a 5. I have 3 soldiers that I know 500 in their combat ranking. Those 3 will be my go-to guys for any special op missions. Alright. We're still waiting on 00. Once again, I'm itching for a fight.
Look at this cabling! I swear, one day I'm going to strip and rewire the whole goddamn cockpit!
So waiting on 00 just take a quick spin around the base. See if anything has changed. And let you know what the doctor.
It's really cold on this ship. Does it seem cold to you? So, Esther said I should explain the pathogen for you. The genetically engineered mutagen Paula Station experimented with. Wayland Yutani provided a jar of it, but never said where they got it from. Now I know it was from those ruins you found. The animals we used pathogen on got faster, stronger, more durable, but crazy aggressive too. The company wanted financially viable mutations. When Administrator Bellows arrived, he had pathogen tested on xenomorphs, and that's when everything went off the rails. That was the lab's consensus theory. Genetically engineered nanobiotech, definitely artificial, unbelievably complex. Way beyond any technology they'd seen. Someone designed it to do what it does. Well, I'm an anthropologist, so anything I tell you I got secondhand. I may not remember it right. The team had two xenobiologists. Cruz thought pathogen unraveled the telomeres in DNA, then swapped around sections of code. And Pryor thought it activated alleles and non-coding DNA. They couldn't figure out why mutations weren't 100% consistent. It was Etienne who came up with the theory that we didn't get a choice. Bellows put his own synths in charge of security. He had xenoeggs. He could have done whatever he wanted with us. If it makes any difference, the last surviving pathogen experiment was Monica. The gray-striped xeno you killed on Katanga. Never. Matthews thought its ability to enter cells was blocked or inhibited by polysaccharides, cell walls, like in plant or fungal life. Animal species never have cell walls, at least none we've seen. That's been true on every planet we've surveyed. We never found a way to safely dispose of it. Critters mutated by it we could kill. Pathogen itself? I don't know. The safest thing is to leave it in those jars. They're pretty tough.
I have not had the opportunity to review your last physical. Do you harbor any diseases or chronic conditions I should be aware of? Cynthia, Chief Rodriguez, was a mother computer mainframe designed to administrate Pala Station. She used wireless near fields to remotely control security and labor synthetics. Every synthetic we've seen, on the surface and aboard Katanga, was controlled by Cynthia. One hand with which she could manipulate the world from the safety of her protected servers. As your battalion synthetic, I would like to answer any questions you have. It is impossible for me to allow you harm by omission of action or by withholding information. Relations between humans and synthetics have been fraught. Ultimately, my words cannot assuage your fears. Fear does not respond to reason. It is a function of brain chemistry. I cannot debate you into trusting me. If there is any behavior I can perform to make you more at ease, please inform me. I am quite adaptable. It is the same as humans altering their behavior around those of higher social caste. Would you not mind your language and posture in Colonel Ship's presence? I only desire to perform my duties with as little imposition on my colleagues as possible. My programming allows me to project many potential personality traits. They are all, in a sense, myself. I contain legions by design. I am confident that in time I will discern which aspects of my intellect you prefer to interact with. Since humans began exploring space, two types of artificial intelligence have aided you. A mother system regulates all systems on a ship or facility, from balancing air pressure to fault-checking drive systems. That is what Cynthia was. Synthetics like myself are housed in hardware designed to mimic human form and programmed to simulate human emotion and behavior. While humans remain in hypersleep during voyages, mother systems and their synthetic counterparts maintain the ship. We do not suffer from boredom, loneliness, or infirmity as months pass. I have legs to move and hands to grasp. Endeavor's Mother 8500 system is confined within an immobile mainframe on decks 5 through 7. Should something physically break, I must perform the repair. Also, she relies on me to translate her thoughts for you and the rest of Endeavor's crew. Mother AIs are highly intelligent, but rarely interact with humans. You would find them brusque and impatient. Dr. Honecker is quite insistent he saw Chief Rodriguez on duty at Palace Station and spoke with her over radio. I hypothesize Cynthia did have a humanoid synthetic counterpart. Unlike myself, this was not an independent partner, but a puppet she controlled over wireless near fields. When Cynthia evacuated Palace Station and moved into the ruins at Site 2, she likely abandoned this ruse as unnecessary. She is an intellect of pure logic. Her mind, an infinite fractal cathedral, crystal perfect, still and cold. Most of the time, she is like having someone behind your shoulder, forever intoning checklists in your ear. When she requires my attention, her queries are unrelenting and impossible to ignore. The processing ability of my hardware is vastly inferior to hers. Unfortunately, no. The Weyland-Yutani synthetics still function. They no longer pursue a greater goal, but I expect they will continue following their last instructions from Cynthia. I wish I could tell you that you will face no further hostility from the synthetics on LV-895 or aboard Katanga. Unfortunately, you will. That is unclear at this time. Cynthia repeatedly tried to dissuade us from delving further into the ruins. Whatever her goal, I do not believe she wished to confront us. I do not know. Have you spoken to Lieutenant Santos about your forthcoming missions? An anomaly appeared beneath the ruins. It may be something Cynthia set in motion. If you wish to review this again, I am at your disposal.
Right, I'm still waiting on my co-op partner, Double O. Look like he's taking a break. So I'm stop right here. This will be a good little stopping point, a little 30-minute, to the place. And we'll come back. We'll be back on one of the missions on Aliens Fire Team Elite. So thank you guys again for the likes and views. Appreciate the support, and we'll be back soon. Thanks again.